Higuain and this man. There are the shin pads, and here's the shirt. Most famous in the world right now, Lionel Messi. But he'll be the key. Are they a one-man team? Well, they might be, but he's quite a man. If it does live up to its billing, he has to live up to his billing. Be nice for once if Argentina won without a sparkling show from Lionel Messi. But on the occasion of his 90th cap at the age of just 27, I think he knows that he carries them and the hopes of his nation on his shoulders. Didn't do it as a youngster in 06, didn't do it coming into his prime in 2010. Is he going to do it at his third attempt in 2014? He'll have one more, injury permitting, but it might just be one more. And the greatest player in the world will feel that he needs a World Cup to rubber stamp his place in history. Lionel Messi, by the way, can become today the first Argentine player to score in each of his team's first 4 matches at a World Cup. Just one other record to add to his many. And he'll become the second player to do that at this FIFA World Cup after James Rodriguez, of course, has done it already for Colombia with 5 goals in his first 4 matches.
And I get it. Argentina won all 3 games in the group stage, got the maximum 9 points, and yet the performances were vulnerable and flawed, particularly defensively. Offensively, a different question. It's simple. If you have Lionel Messi on your team, you have a chance.
Trying to stymie that man. They call it Messi dependency, don't they? If you're going to be reliant on one individual, Ali, not a bad player to be reliant on.
You picked the right guy. He is the best player of his generation. But he has the chance to make a case for himself to be the best player ever. This is the stage to do it.
This is the moment they've been waiting for. Lionel Messi had a fabulous group stages, didn't he, with 4 of Argentina's 6 goals. But can he do it when the stakes are at their very highest? Argentina and Switzerland emerging into the Sao Paulo sunshine. Lionel Messi seems to be the exception to the rule. Here's Lavezzi. And Messi getting his first touch. Hitzfeld, the Swiss coach, saying, all waiting the delivery, and it comes, and it took a really under-17 World Cup in 2009. They're under threat here, but the delivery was too close to Benaglio.
Messi trying to find the far post, the run by Gonzalo Higuain and Lavezzi. Nobody comes across that near post.
Made that a close to impossible task. Garay took it away, and then feet taken from underneath him for Lionel Messi.
You may see a lot of that as Granit Xhaka drops into a more defensive position, provides some cover, and gets numbers around Lionel Messi.
He's the shining star in the first knockout round too, so Messi trying to follow suit here.
So impressive.
The stars have come to play, haven't they? Here's Higuain trying to get in on the act. Zabaleta around the outside, but again, easy picking. Bleach blonde hair there. I remember his tackle against Ecuador, which perhaps turned a defeat into a victory. Secondos, they call them. Here's Messi, who left Argentina at the age of 13, trying to lead them to glory here in Brazil, but that was some jogged defensive work from Rodriguez.
As Lionel Messi tries to take Ricardo Rodriguez down the right-hand side, Balon Benami comes with a double team. He splits a double team, but good cover by Rodriguez, good reaction.
Switzerland struggling to string those passes together, particularly in the attacking third. Messi on the move. Here's the man they need to get involved, Josip Durmic. Messi somehow spinning clear.
An opportunity for Lionel Messi for an in-swinging free kick, looking for the deflection as he flashes the ball in front of Benaglio. Nothing.
Can Messi set the table here? He's whipped it in low. It wasn't a bad idea, the flicked on header. It was tough to keep those down. Big warning sign just been posted in the Argentine penalty area. Here they come. Messi. To Ukraine. 0-0 it finished. They didn't even score on the penalty shootout. Here's Di Maria. Oh, inlet almost over-elaborating. In fact, he did. Side force their way into the quarterfinals. We'll begin to find the answer at 3 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. Messi. I think it's fair to say echoes of that Iran game where they struggled to break Iran down. Iran had their moments where they might have scored two, but here's Messi, the man they got to worry about. Di Maria.
As much as Messi wants to get on the ball, Switzerland also knows that Messi wants to get on the ball. And you see right away, whenever he touches the ball, in there is on top of him. Berami is on top of him. Memeli tucks inside and helps out defensively. It makes it difficult.
Gago. Messi. Messi, Berami applying the pressure, but space for Lavezzi. Lavezzi cutting it back, that's clever. Rojo can get there. Doesn't break Messi's way. And Switzerland denying Argentina much in the way of genuine goal-scoring opportunities, Alec.
Argentina struggling to create opportunities, to create productive possession. A lot of sideways passing, not enough penetrating passes. The movement from Argentina is slow, stagnant. Switzerland are doing their job so far.
So 0-0, lots to chew over for Alejandro Sabella. Argentina stymied in the first half of action. Be interested to hear what our studio panel have to say, what they make of it. Let's send it back to Lindsay. Sao Paulo, Lionel Messi and Javier Mascherano deep in discussion. Argentina, I'm sure, had plenty to think about, plenty to talk about in the 15 minutes. First 45 minutes were a fairly fruitless one for them. 0-0. Against the Swiss. It could have been even worse, Ali, had the Swiss taken one of two very good opportunities that came their way.
And you could argue, Adrian, that is perfect for Switzerland so far. They've defended well, they've been organized, they made Argentina...
In the 90 minutes in the last 6 World Cups. Messi, Lavezzi, promising starts. Higuain in at the near post, but Giroud sticking to him like a stamp. No space at all for Higuain.
Good penalty.
5 potential targets. He elects to go the short route for a better angle of delivery. Messi takes it on himself. Here he is again. And there's the tackle again. Let's see if that is indeed the formula. Messi's free kick, Benaglio, a firm enough punch away. Messi. Lovely ball to Di Maria. Messi trying to head it through. Momentary confusion at the back. This time in that game, his first ever hat-trick for Argentina. Shaqiri got the Swiss goal. Rojo. Rojo again. Palacio not really getting it clear. And Switzerland. Messi. On the move, Rojo. Oh, and Benaglio almost caught wrong-footed there. Knocked out by the defender right in front of him. Messi with it.
Well, he could have used just one there. That would have been helpful.
Messi's gone down.
You have to imagine that if you're a player of Angel Di Maria's quality, you can provide a service with your right foot.
But is that about to change? Messi. Argentina make the most of some Swiss players being stranded forward. Here's Lavezzi. Lionel Messi held without a shot for over an hour now. Still none forthcoming. Messi. Messi going to work on Rodriguez. Did brilliantly. Di Maria. Pressure that is simply unrelenting at the moment. Messi tries to find a seam. In comes the cross. Oh, Higuain across the bows. Glancing header. Rojo trying to set him up again. The shot is on. Oh, just too high. Messi with his first sighter and his first shot of the game.
You know who did this well a couple of days ago? Our man James Rodriguez. Off the chest, timed it well. But what James could do, Lionel Messi could not.
Matter of inches, wasn't it? He's fed off the scraps left by others in terms of appearances over the last few years. It's Palacio. He played in the 2006 World Cup for them, but just 27 minutes. Messi putting it in the right spot. Rodriguez recovering to poke it clear. Messi, that's beautiful, and it really should have been taken advantage of. Well, what an introduction that might have been for Palacio.
And he finds himself with time, space in between defenders. Switzerland unable to gather themselves after the set piece.
Hall. Going as far as Messi. Messi on the left foot! Kept out just by Benaglio, and an almighty scramble for the follow-up leaves two Swiss.
And the ball pops out to Lionel Messi, and now it's a question, when is he going to take the shot? A couple of touches around the defender. Good save initially by Diego Benaglio. Stretches out to get the rebound, and does he get Gonzalo Higuain or Rodrigo Palacio before he gets to the ball? As he gives up the rebound, does well in reacting. Rodrigo Palacio tries to jump on the rebound.
He would like one more game, though, wouldn't he? And this would be a pretty major scalp to take. The Swiss can engineer away out of this first knockout round. But here's Messi, increasingly involved. Still on the ball, but it pops Messi's way. Messi going down. As we watch the game in Sao Paulo Airport. On the way back to Rio. Especially when this man's involved. Taken away by Mascherano. Shaberovic left down on the floor, touching his head. And now Messi goes down. Difference is he will win a free kick, and he lashed out a little there at Valon Barami, who was in his face. Messi was trying to get the free kick taken quickly here, and he pushed Barami, who was right in front of him. Interesting moment here for Jonas Eriksson, the Swedish referee. Wants to talk to both of them. I think that's good refereeing, Alec. Let's have a look at it again.
Berame instigating the contact initially. Messi trying to get him out of the way. And then, listen, I know a flop when I see one. That's a flop.
Messi. Oh, he's done brilliantly. Messi in his way. Still Messi. Chance for Argentina. Oh, and it got away from Palacio. Right at the vital moment.
You want to talk about a moment of brilliance? Have some of that, everybody. Splitting defender in spaces, finding the ball into Palacio. Palacio cannot do anything with it.
Messi's corner. Inadvertently cleared by Giroud. Ricardo Rodriguez riding the challenge. Not the second one, he's brought down. Alejandro Sabella staring at another 30 minutes. And indeed, that's what they have. Another first knockout round tie that will take extra time, but at least, and who knows, perhaps penalties to separate these two teams. The Swiss game plan working to perfection. Messi kept off the scoreboard. 0-0 in Sao Paulo. We'll be right back after extra time, picking up right where we left off. Argentina on the front foot.
Standing still. That's my problem with Sono Martin.
Messi has lost out. Oh, and he reached out an arm there. Referee tried to play advantage as Berame stayed. The header is made to look a little more than it was, perhaps, by Benalio's dive. This was comfortable.
Once again, the service by Messi in behind.
Remember the winner of that game to face the winner of this one in the quarter-final. It worked out that way. Messi taking over. Can he keep it in? He can't. He drifted out. Lionel Messi, who by his own lofty standards had a down year at club level, only scored the 40-odd goals, Ali. How would you like a down year like that?
I would like an up year like that. Those guys can play a little bit too.
Eventually congealing defensively now. Messi has 3 for company, and it worked. Options for him away from Giroud, not too convincingly. Messi has it back. As always, 3 for company. Messi, and that is the final moment of the first period of extra time. Still no way through, no end to... We said before kick-off, Ali, the phrase the Brazilians have, the time that the Jaguar drinks the water. I guess the Jaguar's still on his way. Hasn't reached the pond yet. It's a big 15 minutes, this, isn't it? For the country, for the nation, for Lionel Messi.
I mentioned it earlier, Adrian. There is no option here for Argentina and Lionel Messi. Winning and going through is the only option. Otherwise, this team will feel humiliated. It would be abject failure, and it will certainly be one of those things that wasn't too quick then.
Messi crowded out. Biglia. Messi hearing the approaching footsteps. Just about managing to shrug off Mehmedi. Messi. Biglia. Those searing runs of his. Messi. Shrug off the bothersome Berame. He has done. Messi. Messi with it. Couldn't clear the first defender. The shot clears everyone. Di Maria. Another chance. I was going to say, understandable from a Swiss perspective, isn't it? And here's Messi. Can change everything in the blink of an eye. Messi, on it goes. The shot is on! absolutely divine moment for Argentina.
Turnover from Lichtsteiner, now the counter-attacking is on, and the energy that we hadn't seen from Lionel Messi, we see him getting away from the defender, open up spaces, attracts attention, lays it up to Di Maria. Di Maria opens up his body. Once Messi creates this space, head up, he knows where Di Maria is. He attracts the defender to him. Di Maria opened up his body. Clinical finish in a moment of pressure, in a moment where you needed something special. Messi with the pass. Di Maria with the finish.
You can feel the relief all the way from Sao Paulo to Buenos Aires. By the very narrowest of margins, Argentina have reached the World Cup quarter-finals. Utter despair for the Swiss, who took them so close.
And for long stretches of the game, Switzerland had done so very well in being organized behind the ball. One moment when they lost the ball, unbalanced defensively, Messi with a pass, Di Maria with a finish.
Angel Di Maria's goal set the stage for an extraordinary final few minutes where Switzerland threw everything in Argentina, who survived just by the narrowest of margins. Argentina are waiting in the quarterfinals. We wait to see whether it's the United States who will face them. Let's go back to Lindsay.
Thank you, Adrian and Alejandro. Well, it wasn't a classic match, but what a dramatic ending there was there. Argentina again looking to Lionel Messi to deliver, and he does just that, setting up Angel Di Maria.